today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Panthers and the Commanders, all that and more, coming up next.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's a preseason matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Commanders. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now, because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
I want to get that latex. Say that I am latex.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking.
We doing challenges?
And get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And he's going to have a Commanders.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad I got rid of them drawers, because they've been going down, down, down every year.
Down, 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 down.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I was about to say, nigga, that's a Jersey house music special.
And in this case, loss of yardage. After the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw here, Roethlisberger.
Dun 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 dun. Who played today? There was a football game today?
The Panthers turn to their nickel
Oh.
as they get ready for 3rd down. There's Roethlisberger. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And Sanders now to return.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
So out comes this offense to take over for the
Oh,
first
hell no,
time.
man.
At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he
I heard that. I'm like, here they go fucking up shit. Like, now you're going to start sampling Jersey's house music now because y'all done ran out of fucking instrumentals to sample.
Any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any
That never mind shit. I mean, it's Beyonce came out 2 weeks later with the same house music. Yeah.
He's always doing
I don't
that,
want Drake to do that. That is not his forte. I didn't care for it. Like, it's the same fucking voice. It's unimaginative. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care to hear that shit from Drake. And Beyonce's shit was better.
Tried this thing called Machinery. It was all the rage like 50 years ago. Get you.
And Beyonce's shit was better. It's better executed.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hmm.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. This one caught by Winslow. This will be stopped.
Apartments.com makes searching so easy. Let's just fall into the right pet-friendly place. It's time for the percolator. 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 It's time for the percolator.
A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now Manning. That was complete to Tomlinson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
That's just like 1994.
Jersey house music. Early 90s Jersey house music.
What makes it Jersey?
It originated in Jersey.
Huh?
It originated in Jersey.
What did?
House music.
House music originated in Jersey.
Yes.
Where'd you learn that from?
Because yeah.
Like where? I've heard house music before. Like how's that Jersey?
Yes, you've heard my house music before because of Jersey, because it came out in like the late 90s and really blew up in the early 90s.
House music was, yeah, early 90s.
the bubble noise. Now they did some mix of from that Beyonce album we were just talking about it, and they put like a Jersey, they did like a Jersey house mix of that shit. Yo, that shit was dope as hell. I forgot what song they did of hers, and they did a Jersey house mix of that shit.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 20. They had to punt it away, this time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
I think so. Well, it's a barbecue in the back. It's a barbecue. It's a Saturday. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun is out on a shaded tree. All these BAs. Let's stop fighting. The peace. Where we'll all be free. Why don't you follow me to a place where we'll all be free? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Drake gonna fucking sample this shit next. Bro, if Drake sample this shit, I am going to fucking I'm gonna be completely done with Drake. I will be totally done with Drake if he does some shit like this. Like, I swear to God. He should have. He better not. He better not ever do a Jersey house music shit, bro. No, it won't. He better not try to do that shit.
D1, I think your mic is crackling.
That's me?
Yeah. They broke your mic.
It's still crackling?
Yeah.
This house music.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles, and when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know the names, but when you hear it come up, you can hum it. You can probably know like a line.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
You get on my nerves, Kitty.
They'll start on the ground with Barber, and nothing much much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27.
Damn, still one? When am I gonna...
From the shotgun, Ryan. That's caught. It's
Friend. 4. Have at least 10 specialists. Match reputation with your client. Deliver more than 50 events. Alright, so this is...
combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Get some space. On 2nd down, Barber. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's probably the most popular.
I mean, there's a lot of popular joys, but la da dee da dee da la da dee da dee da la da dee da dee da la da dee da dee da.
I knew all of them. I bet you don't remember pants are sagging. Pants are sagging.
Pants are sagging.
Exactly.
Pants are sagging.
Pants are sagging. Pants are sagging. Pants are sagging. Pants are sagging.
I can't picture it.
Boy, you picturing videos?
Well, the song, like I'm not. I just can't picture what you're. Like your pants is sagging. That's how it go. And that toe.
Yeah.
I don't.
See, Team Money wouldn't know that one, because that one was like, that wasn't like commercial shit, like popular commercial stuff.
Flowers. You got to show me love.
I'm losing money. I need to start seeing.
So baby, if you want me,
I gotta start finding something to make some money off of. Well, I mean, I still got it.
Oh, this shit just made me remind me of something. Damn. Where is this? Where is it?
Those last two, that one and that one. Like,
where is this shit at?
The most popular. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not exactly. Where is this song? No. I want that. I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a bat. Like, where that shit at?
Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
That was a house.
The sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
What is this?
Back deep to return is Duke Johnson. Good move by Duke. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Here comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week.
I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a bat.
Possession here at their own 33. Well, look, we're watching quarterback quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed.
This might have mixed it. I don't think this is the original. I don't think. You even say it. I can't fix it. That's not the original.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Where's this? That's not the original.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Let's keep doing these challenges. Okay.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know that song. I know it. Damn, I haven't heard. For real, yeah, yo, that's at the cookout too. That's me not. He loves me not. Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
Let's see.
Now a toss play for
probably.
and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on second and 13. Foles. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Foles. And that nearly
I'm in real big trouble. Someone please call 911. Tell them I just been shot down. And a bullet in my heart. And it shot me to my soul. My body getting cold. The Monday assailant is 5'4".
On the ground, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, Ryan. Looking for Thomas, but that's now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Was Seau Samoan or Hispanic?
He's Hawaiian. He's not so Hispanic.
So I asked, was he Samoan or Hispanic? I don't know.
13 yards, first down.
He's Hawaiian or Samoan?
One of those islands. Like Tua. Yeah, one of them. Like
offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
I didn't have his jersey, but I would have known who he was.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running it here with Payton.
Dude, that's just about taking a break with a pick across, dude. I got it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic.
When it's Crosby time, change it.
The same way you've been doing it the entire ballgame. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays.
No other racing game released this year looks quite like Need for Speed Unbound. And that can be a difficult thing to achieve in such an established genre, so steeped in convention. Developer Criterion has gone all in with wild animated visual flair that often appears as though it's been lifted from the pages of a comic book, even as the actual driving and split day-night structure of its races are immediately familiar to those of us who appreciated 2019.
Like the smoke is cartoonish, like the smoke from a car.
That regularly looks quite fabulous in motion, though its grading story mode goes over like a banana in the tailpipe, and the online mode simply feels stripped down and unfinished.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
While Heat hardly revolutionized arcade racing, it was a pleasant surprise that put the teetering franchise back on track. For its efforts, developer Ghost Games was expanded, and the series drug-dialed its way back into the arms of former Flame Criterion Games for Unbound, and it's received a striking makeover. You can apply artistic embellishments, including smoke and illustrations, to cars like any other visual customization part. There are a variety of different ones to choose from, although essentially they all seem fairly similar. The key differences between them mostly limited to the colour of the smoke and the selection of graphics that can thrust
Like some fucking Rocket League animation.
And it seems like an oversight that you can't select bespoke effects for individual cars. It's all very stylish and into the Spider-Verse street art kind of way, and I do admire Criterion's commitment to trialing something that sets Need for Speed apart. Here's it's flashy and eye-catching, and it's very well executed. It doesn't look like a superficial layer of effects pasted over the surface of the image. It definitely feels baked into the 3D world. Donuts, for instance, look particularly cool as the special animations hold up well even with a very kinetic camera. However, the juxtaposition between Unbound's cars, which continue to strive towards photorealism, and its cartoon characters and effects, is a peculiar one. It isn't jarring, especially considering that there have been some big improvements with the lighting since Heat, and at its best, Unbound looks like a highly stylized interactive trailer. But I can't shake the feeling that it's a compromise, accidental or otherwise, that Unbound's vehicles and world have been given the same treatment, like a modern-day Auto Modelista or 2020's Inertial Drift. Would that have been controversial? Probably. Divisive? Certainly. But I think it would have looked better than this blended solution. Beneath the snazzy effects, Unbound sticks more closely to Heat's gameplay format than I'd expected. This isn't exactly a bad thing. Heat was a very welcome course correction after Payback, and I enjoyed it. That said, it does make Unbound feel like an evolution of Ghost's work, rather than something Criterion has really put its own stamp on, like it did with its acclaimed 2010 reboot of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and its take on Need for Speed Most Wanted from 2012. Unbound's new Chicago-inspired Lakeshore map has some nice grid-like streets and tunnels for its urban racing, but the city itself is actually a bit vanilla compared to Heat's neon-bathed Miami-like Farm City. Unbound's countryside is also quite typical and unmemorable, which, to be fair, was also a criticism of Heat. It's just freeways, back roads, and trees draped over some hills. There are a couple of nice mountainside segments with multiple switchbacks for drifting, but overall there's nothing particularly interesting to look at outside the city. In single-player, Unbound's cops function similarly to Heat, although I think it's a little easier to slip out of their grasp this time around. Unbound seems a lot better at detecting if I'm accelerating into clear space. So, unlike Heat, I'm yet to be arbitrarily busted simply because the cops aren't nearby my otherwise escaping car. This happened quite a lot in heat, so I'm glad it appears to have been addressed. The strictly arcade-style driving model is also inherited from heat, which means cars can be tuned for grip, drift, or a balance between the two. I haven't been able to figure out whether it's my driving style or my handling style setup, but my attempts at grip tuning seem plagued with understeer. The drift handling is more reliable in my experience, and definitely my
He be crossing niggas over.
No, I know.
He be crossing niggas over. That's it. Imagine getting crossed. Like you at the park, you get crossed over. Niggas, I'm clowning. Nigga, you let a one-armed man cross you over? Nigga, I'm clowning, bro.
Tweaks the formula slightly. While he alternates between sanctioned racing during the day and illegal events during the evening, all of Unbound's racing is verboten, 24 hours a day. Cop heat accumulated during the day carries over to the night too, so deciding how much police attention you want to take with you into the evening is an interesting juggling act. High-paying races require higher initial heat levels, but they also require higher buy-ins, so it's actually possible to lose money if you perform poorly, especially since Unbound limits restarts. I'm not entirely sold on the gambling angle in general due to some highly questionable maneuvers by the AI stacking the deck against me, but having more on the line does increase the tension in a mostly satisfying way. To its credit, progression through Unbound isn't built around winning every single race we come across, which means it can be consistently challenging without entirely stalling our progress. Building up the necessary cash to both craft a competitive car and afford the hefty buy-ins for the high-risk races can become a bit of a grind, though, certainly early on. There are 3 levels of difficulty, and Unbound can be a stiff test at times regardless of your selection. It does cross the line from tough to cheap on occasion, and there were times where an AI race would blitz ahead so quickly that no amount of perfect driving and boosting could stop them from gapping me. Having opponents able to more or less speed match you the millisecond you trigger a nitrous boost is not a problem unique to Unbound. It's a common gripe in a variety of arcade races, but it is a snag that tends to leave the boost system feeling flaccid and ineffectual. What's more annoying, however, are the occasions where I blast past a crashed opponent only for them to supernaturally respawn well ahead of me on track. It's extremely frustrating to lose to a racer who clearly cheated to place ahead of you, especially when I'd wagered extra in-game cash on beating them
by spawning,
restarts.
like he hit him and then
Even
responded
setting,
automatically
AI
onto the
races
track.
can be unexpectedly competitive. I was definitely a little surprised at how ruthless the so-called relaxed setting is, watching my kids struggle to keep up. At least, I was whenever I wasn't too busy wincing at the dialogue.
No, bro. You know what I said?
Heat's script wasn't exactly in line to win itself an armful of primetime Emmys, but it was a pleasing pivot away from the pish that was Payback. Unbound feels like a step down from that. The overall story is harmless enough, but its trite cocktail of 2020's teenage angst and TikTok philosophizing definitely pushed me to my tolerance limit.
Don't post that. It's a live stream.
Personally, I suspect Lakeshore's mayor is just tired of family minivans being speared off the road by 900 horsepower JDM missiles and innocent commuters being hosed off the hard shoulder. So it's a little hard to empathise with the cast's constant whining about their personal freedoms being repressed by traffic laws meant to curb wanton vehicular manslaughter.
The man crashed down a little bit. We all bitch out.
To be fair, I don't know that there's an elegant way for a 28-year-old franchise like Need for Speed to truly speak to the full spectrum of its audience at once. But I should warn you that if you're a veteran player from the mid-90s, I'd hesitate to suggest you're going to feel very represented in Unbound. Certainly not by any of these young and slim Instagram influencer avatars whose fashion aesthetic appears to be music festival drug dealer, football match drug dealer, or off-brand Weird Al Yankovic. The mechanical expression enabled by the deep car customization that previous developer Ghost began re-injecting into the series in its 2015 Need for Speed reboot has universal appeal, and that's all still very much here in Unbound. But there's definitely a generational disconnect in terms of the characters and tone.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a give, running right, Barber. And he'll get this one down to about...
There is a way to engage with Unbound without this story layer, as the cross-play-enabled online multiplayer is a separate mode that does away with it and focuses purely on racing and upgrading your ride. Unfortunately, that's not all it does away with, and online mode is missing quite a few features at launch, the biggest of which is cops. Equally unfortunately, when I say that online and single player are separate, I mean entirely separate. Your single-player garage and progression isn't shared online, so you need to build up a new stable of cars. I have to admit that after 30-odd hours of working my way to the top of the story mode, the prospect of starting from scratch online really took the jam out of my donut. When the rubber hits the road, it's evident Need for Speed Unbound hasn't strayed very far from the fundamentals of 2019's Heat. This is a little surprising following the series' shift back to Criterion, a studio that has traditionally had a very distinct style of its own, although it isn't a bad thing considering Heat was a welcome splash of gas for a franchise that was close to running on fumes. Unbound should, however, turn heads thanks to its bold new animated characters and special effects. Despite the odd juxtaposition between its traditional graphics and the cartoon-inspired flourishes, they are strikingly well done and make for an instantly recognisable instalment of this 28-year-old series. However, while the car customization tools are as expressive as ever, it does feel unlikely that older players will be able to connect with the single-player mode's preening cast of entitled chuckleheads, and unfortunately the separate online mode is currently missing core features like cops. For more of the latest reviews, check out our verdicts on the Callisto Protocol and Marvel's Midnight Suns. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters, and this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in the game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Like right here, like I don't need to drive. I'm good, but I don't need to. Okay, but we're going faster than possibly. Right here, we got a drift.
They run the counter. Peyton. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on their faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
It's like coming from Gran Turismo, which is like a racing simulation game, to like an archaic racing game. I don't know. Oh, that motherfucker crashed into a tree.
Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Love now.
Stations.
He'll let it go deep for Freeman. And it's knocked away. And
Who are these niggas that be dropping from the sky, bro?
Excellent by Nevin Lawson.
I think it's pretty safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, I'm not being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And Ryan throw complete there to Thomas. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
What does this look like? 112. Oh, yes. Get some people up out of here.
From the 36, Ryan. And he hits him in stride.
15, move 8.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Ryan will throw again. And my goodness, another interception. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
C82.
Here's Peyton up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. They run with Thomas. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. On 1st down, Peyton. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, snap. Got rats.
On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort. I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.